I think your hair used to be blonde or something, didn't it?
For those of y'all who don't know, Adam is sitting down with Fleece Johnson, Mr. I like you and I want you. You know who Fleece Johnson is? Yeah. And he's sitting down with Fleece Johnson himself, man. So let's get into this content. The first thing he said was, your hair used to be blonde, huh? All right, Adam. Mess around and be a snack out there. What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? We're Trap News CNN, Trap News Network. Back in the same, like a crack in the same here at CNN. Trap News Network. That good news you use. You're not legit though, you're not gonna get my college, big dog. Hit the like, comment, subscribe for everything we got going on here at CNN Trap News Network. It's that news you can use, that knowledge you're gonna get nobody's college and knowledgeington. You're not finna get nobody's collegeington. Big dog, let's get into the content without further ado. Don't. Fleece Johnson on the two men who touched on him whack 100 style getting unalived. Let's get into it, let's go.
I did a blonde Halloween costume at one point.
Yeah, I see the difference. So, how you doing, Mr. Adam?
I don't know. I can't help but feel like you're kind of trying to rizz me up right now.
No, man, I was wondering if you was in the dressing room putting on some makeup or something, right?
We were working on getting the Zoom call all set up, so no.
Why is he flirting with Adam 22? Like this whole conversation should be had with him gently rubbing Adam's cheek.
No, I'm not wearing any makeup. Are you trying to say that I look like I'm wearing makeup?
No, you cute. You all right.
My God, I didn't even think about the fact that this interview might go this way.
Oh, no, Now, I'm going to let you ask the questions.
Okay, yeah. I feel like now you've got me feeling like you're trying to feel me out for being your next sissy. And I just want to say, I have...
Whoa. Whoa. Oh, Adam is funny today. Okay. This nigga here, boy. You can't tell me you don't know, because you know it's certain words he doesn't use because he's around Munchie B. There's certain words he don't use because he's around Young and Hefe. But being around Break Baby for as long as you was around Break Baby and all that kind of stuff, nigga, you knew exactly what you did with that one. See, that's why I can't. And they say, Rich Trapper, why can't you ever go work at No Jumper? Because he do shit like that and I get fired because now I gotta go into the office and sock you in your mouth because you playing. Tripping, bro. You tripping, bro. Oh, man.
A sterling reputation, a lifelong reputation of heterosexuality, and I am a married man, sir.
I'm married too, and the beat goes on.
Who you married to?
Yeah, I got a wife, but I can't tell you her name.
That's fine. I probably wouldn't know her.
You didn't know I was married? You didn't know what?
I didn't know that. That's actually a really interesting
I've
detail.
been married for 6 years.
How's that going?
Like all marriages, it's got its ups and downs. You know, you gotta fight for your respect. She fights for her respect. We argue. We go through what every marriage go through. You know, arguing. You know, ups and downs.
Because we're going kind of all over the place already, but I mean, one of the most interesting things to me about your story is the fact that you actually ended up getting locked up before you were ever able to be with a woman when you were young. So your entire introduction to sex and human relationships was pretty much behind bars with other men.
Right, that's true.
Do you feel like had everything worked out differently, that you would have just been with women your whole life and that you wouldn't have been interested in anything like that?
Yeah, I do. I believe it.
That's wild, because
now this man Fleece Johnson is outside living a very interesting life, a very flamorous life, a very skullduggerous and larcenous life, and it seems like he has put himself in positions to where things are more than interesting for him, to say the least. He's a out loud taker of cheeks, if you will, a connoisseur of tush. Not really sure how to say that, but you know, he'll. But now he's saying that he got a wife. He's saying that he only was a tush taker because he was in a situation to where he had never been around a woman due to incarceration, and now that he's not incarcerated anymore, you know, he's no longer taking tush, and you know, it's been given to him. So I guess there's that. So yeah.
I mean, but you've. I mean, I don't want to get into the most depressing stuff right away, but I watched another interview where you were talking about how you were basically having other men come at you from a very early age.
Yeah, that did happen. You know, I was molested as a child.
What age was that?
I was around about 11, 12.
And do you feel like that changed you a lot? And how did that change you?
It changed me tremendously because at the time, I was having problems with my, I got siblings at home. It's 7 of us in the family. There's four boys and 3 girls. And one day I walked in the room and caught them having sex. And so I said, I'm going to tell on you. So what they did was they all came up with a story. So when my mom and them came home, they came up with something, had me get whooped for something that I didn't do, just to stop me from telling what I saw them do. And so at the time,
Oh, so he's been a victim of flu, flammery, skullduggery, and larceny.
I didn't have nobody that I can come to and talk to and tell them what's going on and stuff. And then when I got molested, I didn't have a big brother I could run to and say, hey, man, this guy did this to me. Because my brothers now was now against me for me seeing them do what I saw them do.
Was that part of a pattern that all your brothers and sisters, like, they were all having sex with each other? And did you feel like this was a consensual
It
thing?
wasn't all of them. It wasn't all of them. It was two sisters and 2 brothers. That did it.
And do you feel like this was consensual, that they had agreed?
Yeah, they were doing. One of my sisters offered me something, and I said no. And so.
He said one of my sisters offered me something like it was a piece of cake. That's crazy. Your sister offered you a piece of that pie. It's barnacles.
I had to live a life, and then I get molested. Now I get paranoid that, somebody gonna see some feminine stuff in me. So I started coming out with an aggressive personality to stop people from seeing that side of me. So I would come out real mean, real aggressive, start packing pistols and all this stuff, and just to throw people off. Really, from what I was doing. And then when I got off into that, it took a personality of its own. I actually became that.
And that's the thing. Sometimes it's the person who you are versus the person who you have to be will sometimes conflict. And you will have to be the person who you have to be, and the person who you are will get lost in that because you're lost in the flu, flammery, skullduggery, and larceny.
Real tough in the hood. And so it's all in my book right here.
Oh. Who is Fleece Johnson? Okay, I got to get my hands on that.
Yeah. It's all in the book about my life. So I'm getting all these whoopings and stuff, and so to spite my sister then, I said I ain't gonna cry no more. So they told my mama, so she came in and asked me, did I say? I said, yeah, I said it, and I mean it. So she whooped me till her nose started bleeding.
She whooped me until her nose started bleeding. It's crazy. That's a hell of a whooping, bro. This man has suffered all kind of abuse in his life. But like, here's the thing though. It's no surprise that he is a predator because he's been prey. And then he's decided that, hey, I'm no longer going to be prey. And now he's going to be the predatizer. You feel me? So, remember.
And I wouldn't cry. Then my daddy came in, he whooped me until his hands shook.
Right. I mean, do you think that also did some damage on you personality-wise? Like, just
it did.
Yeah, all those beatings. Like, it's such a wild thing to think of. Like, why a parent would even want to do that. That's just hard for me to wrap my head around.
Yeah, back then they didn't have child laws like they got now.
Right.
Kids got beat. I got beaten, and My daddy bought his fist up and hit me in the face because I wasn't crying. When I got out of the hospital, I said I'm ready for round 2, and they told me you don't get whoopings no more. So they killed that. I had to go through some stuff to achieve it, but that's what happened.
That's a funny thing about like all of our parents or all of our dads is that they whoop you right up until the point where you can whoop them, and then it usually stops.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
dads are some hoes in that way, aren't they? But okay, so who actually molested you?
Now, what I can say as a father, I never, like, there's been times where I've had things going on and the kids do something, and I even tell my girl, like, hey, go deal with it, because I don't know if I'm frustrated from what's going on in life or I'm frustrated with them. So I don't even want to talk to these little ninjas right now. Go deal with it. You feel me? Just, and she'll look, and then I'd be like, but go deal with it, though. Like, don't be soft. Go deal with it. Like, go get cracking on them, but she'll never get cracking on them. She looking at me sideways right now, but she don't. I say this right next to you. You don't go get cracking on them. You say your things, and you but you'll never go get cracking on them. Anyway, as a dad, you have to know when to walk away from the situation with your kids. For example, my kids did something stupid on Friday. But I already had a plan for them to go to my cousin's house, my big cousin. So that would be like their second cousin. My first cousin. You know what I'm saying? She older. She be doing her hair and stuff. So she's going to take them to the movie. They had a whole little thing planned. We've been planning this for like 4 weeks. You feel me? So they did something at school. And I ain't going to lie, man, I was hot. So did they get in trouble at home on Friday? Yeah. But I let them go to their cousin's house for the weekend. But that gives me time as a dad to calm down. It gives me time to relax. So now when they come back home to me tomorrow, today's Saturday, you know what I'm saying? They coming back on Sunday. They was gone since Friday. When I'm home on Sunday, I'm now able with a clear mind to, put them into a better form of punishment. Whereas they was going to probably get that good old whooping. Now they could just sit on the wall. You feel me? Because I'm not as upset because the things of life have passed and come and gone, and I was able to take a second to realize parenting versus being an adult. Being an adult does not need to conflict with your parenting. When we have problems as adults, a lot of times conflict with us as parents. We allow those two things to cross when they don't have to. So I just say all that to say sometimes you got to take away the adult aspect and stick to the parenting aspect and do what's best for the kid and look outside of the adult aspect into the parenting aspect, if that makes sense. Makes sense.
Well, it was 2 people, and cause I didn't have nobody to talk to now, and I ain't got no family to talk to. They all mad at me, cause I was gonna tell on what I saw him do. I see somebody in the neighborhood, he wants to talk to me, and we walked around the buildings and stuff, and we talked, and then he started wrestling. Showing me that he's stronger than me. He wants to wrestle and pin me down on the ground and all this stuff and hunch on me. And, but he was the only person I could talk to, him and the other guy. And so, once he started doing it, I'm confused about all of this. And, I don't know what to do about it. And, but when I turned 13 and I started packing them guns real heavy, the 2 guys that did it come up dead. Just put it like that. They did.
I know, and it's a shame that you can't say more about how exactly that went down, but
No, I can't.
that is a fascinating aspect of this in many ways. But yeah, it's a shame that happened to them, but hopefully they got a chance to repent for what they did to you and probably to other men as well.
Yeah, I doubt it, but they didn't get.
Do you say rest in peace to them in any way? Is there any part of your personality that feels sympathy for them?
No, it's not. No. It's. I wish it. I don't feel no sympathy. Just put it like that. They got what they was coming to them, and they did. So, but.
But how could you feel sympathy for somebody who violated you in such a egregious way as a child?
But it's still, it's something I got to live with and had to live with. And so,
Shout out to Everything 420. It's like the
All right, man, we're about to the next one. Y'all know the deal. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. Free Avenue, so he's free. We gone.
How many shots to the center of a freak, nigga? 3 in his ass, lick his stomach, smell his pink, nigga. They throwing shots, time to see if them pussy niggas can take it. The nigga whack is a snitch and the jolly niggas are raiders. See, Lush was on to something, tried to act like it was nothing. Said you ain't know that freaky ass taker you was frontin'. Munchie ain't fucking with you and Spider-Loc ain't gon' save you. If you wanted, you gon' take it. Stop them freaky ass behaviors. Let's get straight to the point, see, we ain't gotta wait for later. Nigga with your last name kidnapped that girl before he raped her. Said the moms of gang members don't deserve no piece of prayers. When General butt naked, the kid toucher is your savior. You ain't gotta stall me out, cause I ain't asking for no favors. Get it cracking right now, we ain't gotta wait for later. Walked into your own building, heard my voice and then you ducked away. Was humble like a bitch, cause you a hoe, stay in your fucking place. That nigga whack and slut and pathetic Flacco's a fucking lame. Whack ain't come outside because he hiding from his fucking gang. Talking like you tough when niggas spitting in your fucking face. T-Row didn't quit, we wouldn't even know your fucking name. Whack in front of Adam, but Adam is how he do you. See, Flacco lied on me and then Whack told me to sue you. Treated Whack like a bitch, you should've seen it, it was beautiful. Now every single week that nigga jolly on my pupil. Is it Fred or is it Frederick? Is it Dave or is it David? All thighs on me. Flock a belly, now you famous. Type of creep nigga is you. How are you and Dave related? Nigga, no means no. You should've told him not to take it. I'm really in the field, you niggas stuck inside the matrix. From BET to the Knicks, down in Compton where your face is. That nigga real jolly got some freaky ass cases. Tryna fake fight Lush cause Adam wanted you to face. You wanna be like academics, making videos like point and shoot. You and Dave the same ass lame. We know the fucking truth. Brick ain't say this shit is a play, cause he don't fuck with you. He not gon' get involved when them real shooters come for you. If you grew up in the land, them thirsties, they would've humbled you. Grew up with them lions, I promise they would've hunted you. I get disrespectful, the next time I'ma punish you. You dirty fat bitch, I swear to God I see the bum in you. Niggas say they shooters till it's time to bring them guns out. Loose can't read and Whack lost his wife to Clubhouse. Treat Whack like a bitch, mark him out before he snitch again. Flocko, when I see you, I'ma show you the type of bitch you is. Niggas say they see me, they pullin' blick out. I promise that this Glock can make you sit down. Drum with a cooler, one for you, one for your brother. Wrap the string around the mop, sound like your dumbass when you stutter. Swear to God, nigga.
Hear me out though, right? Wait, bro, wait. Again, wait though. Just right though, right? Wait though, right? I do want to